The Zohar HaKodesh brings that Hoshanah Rabba is actually the end of the Chasima. That's when the judgment is sealed. And it's hard to understand because seemingly from the Gemara, Rosh Hashanah is Judgment Day, Yom Kippurim is when it's sealed. So what's going on with Hoshanah Rabba? How does that work? The Emunas Itecha explains. The Sfarim HaKadoshim bring that Sukkah is the Bechina of Eretz Yisrael. It's a common denominator. There's a similarity between the two. Why is that? These are the two mitzvahs that one actually fulfills by dwelling in them, dwelling in Eretz Yisrael, dwelling in the Sukkah. Sefer Tzemach David explained that the Kedusha of Eretz Yisrael stems from the fact that it's not under any minister. It is only governed, conducted by HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. Direct hashgacha. That's why in Chazal, we find in Ksubis Kuf Yud Amud Beis, Chazal say, Kol Hadar Be'eretz Yisrael, anyone who lives in Eretz Yisrael, it's like he has a God. V'chol Hadar B'chutz La'aretz, and one who lives in Chutz La'aretz, Doime, it's as if, Kemi She'en Lo Eloka, as if he doesn't have a God. Because Chutz La'aretz is under certain ministers. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself, in a direct way, provides the Hashgach in Eretz Yisrael, and Chutz La'aretz is an indirect way. So too, the Sukkah reminds us, and it's a commemorating the Ananei HaKavod, clouds of glory that HaKadosh Baruch Hu surrounded Am Yisrael with. And the Hanhaga was by HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. The Pasuk says, "Ve'Hashem hoilech lifneihem yoimam be'amud anan lanchoi sam haderech." Shmois Yud Gimel Chatan. HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself led the way. The Sukkah is called Tzila de Meimenusa, shadow of belief. That's what the Zohar HaKodesh in Vayiga Kuf Gimel Amud Aleph calls it, and therefore it's a Bechina of Eretz Yisrael. It's another similarity brought in Kol HaTor, one of the Talmidim of the Gaon Mivilna, who explains that there's only two mitzvahs that one fulfills with his entire body. That's the mitzvah of Yishuv Eretz Yisrael and the mitzvah of Sukkah. And these two mitzvahs, one goes into a bordered area, the Sukkah or Eretz Yisrael, and with that he fulfills the mitzvah. And there's a reference to that from Tehillim, Ayin Vav Pasuk Gimel, Vayi B'Shalem Sukkoi Ume'oinasoi B'Tzion. The only two things you fulfill B'Shleimus with your entire body is either Sukkah or Tzion, Yishuv Eretz Yisrael. In Makos Daf Zayin Amud Aleph we learn that if one goes to Beis Din and they paskind skila or any other one of the four capital punishments, and this murderer, he ran away from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael, we say, you know what? We're going to take this case back to Beis Din. Why? Because of the schus of Eretz Yisrael. Rashi explains, maybe the schus of Eretz Yisrael will help to find this person some schus. According to that, just like Eretz Yisrael helps to protect from judgment, that is what the Sukkah does, because Eretz Yisrael and Sukkot, the Sukkah itself and Eretz Yisrael, we said before, are similar. So Yom Kippur is the Chasima. The judgment is sealed, but who knows? Who knows what exactly happened there? And therefore we run to the Sukkah, which is just like running from Chutz La'aretz to Eretz Yisrael, and the schus of the Sukkah will protect us. That's why the complete sealing of the judgment is postponed until the end of Sukkot, until Hoshanah Rabba.